Hello, welcome to TBS. Today we're going to do a reading on Riley Strain, who went missing in March of this year and was found 2 weeks later in the Cumberland River in Nashville, Tennessee. He was a University of Missouri student. He was 22 years old. He was in a fraternity, and his fraternity and he were visiting Nashville to go to bars and have a fun time for, I guess, spring break. And he was partying at Garth Brooks's establishment, Luke Bryan's establishment, Miranda Lambert's establishment, going down Gay Street, and by the river, which runs behind a bunch of the bars. This is thought to be perhaps a smiley face killer thing, but I'm not gonna add that in here. Except until the end, because I actually don't agree with that theory, because there was no smiley face found. So, people are insane about that. It's if you use common sense, it's really ridiculous. But we'll address it just in case you guys want to think about it. But anyway, Riley was 6'5" to 6'7". It's unknown. He was very thin. He was a very happy boy, finance guy. He had a brother, a sister, a mom, dad, and a stepdad. And he was very, really close to his mommy. He called her all the time, texted her all the time. He had a lot of friends. Everyone liked him. And it's really sad that he's gone, because he had a lot to offer the world. And he was a very kind man, a kind boy. Being a very large, tall boy, he stood out wherever he went, and going to these bars, everyone noticed him. So people were watching him and paying attention to what's going on with him. So it is documented that he talked to his mom after he got a drink at Luke Bryan's bar. He got a rum and coke, and he got 2 waters, and he pretty much said it tasted weird. After that, he became incredibly inebriated just from that one drink. He was kicked out of the bar. He told his friends he'd meet him again back at their hotel, and he started to walk, following walking directions on his phone, which actually led him. He was at the Tempo Hilton, but it was taking him actually to this business called Tempo something, and he started walking along the river past a homeless encampment towards this place, and it was the wrong place. So pretty much somebody spiked his drink, and he became intoxicated. He got out on his own and fell into the river and drowned. So we want to know who did this to him, why, and how we can find this person. Because it was either deliberately supposed to be done to Riley, or someone was trying to spike someone else, roofie someone else, and it unfortunately went to Riley. So let's see what we can find out. Okay, 7 of Cups. So, we know what Riley was like, so we're kind of asking who the perpetrator was. And this is showing here that the perpetrator was looking for a victim and or some kind of fight that night. Almost always the perp is a man. We're gonna go with a man here because, it could be a woman roofing him, trying to be with him sexually, but she would have followed him out of the bar. So no one was following him. His route was seen on cameras and stuff. Nobody was following him, so it wasn't a thing where this person actually was seen. You know what I mean? Okay, Empress. So either this perp was looking for an empress or thought of herself as an empress. Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. This would be somebody who is spiking drinks randomly, or trying to figure out something happening. Okay, collaborative effort, or had 3 people in their sights. Okay, apathetic. and on the offensive, I guess you could say, probably talking up people, trying to figure out what was going on, and defensive. So what I'm seeing here from these cards is that the perp was male and Riley was in the way of this person getting what they wanted. So Riley's a really tall guy. So where he stands, he's going to be blocking everyone's view from what they want to see, especially if there's a pretty girl and he was blocking the perp from seeing that girl or talking to that girl, or the girl liked Riley better than the perp. This guy would be pissed and annoyed and want to get him out of the way. What better way to do that than to use the roofies he already had available and get Riley kicked out? Okay, this is showing this person has a background where they're protected, and or they've done this before, and or they have money from family. They had a clear motive, and it may be they had moved there recently or had moved to that bar recently. Justice is something that can be had for this person, but they think they are beyond the law. And this is showing that they either have a son or they're an only son and a privileged son. I would say that's probably it. And then star, they thought they were special and they were looking for something important, an innocence or a new person, and that they're maybe part of a good old boys club or a tradition. I'm seeing a white male, but I could be wrong. I'm just seeing that. And then King of Swords. So this is somebody who did have slight clout and or money and or looked important. In other words, this wasn't a perp who was completely void of social cue, and he may have been semi-attractive. People would have been noticing him, and he would have been close to the bar. He wouldn't have been hiding on a table. He would have been at the bar. So I bet one of the bartenders knows this person and has an idea that it's him. Nine of Swords, Four of Coins. So this would be this person does come to this bar, to Luke Bryan's bar, often. The bartenders do know them, and they're thinking about if they should tell on him. I really do think this person will get found out because Riley's such a good boy and a lot of people want to help him. They feel sorry for him and they think this person's bad anyway. Also, this person could be married to or in a family or getting married to somebody important. Page of Swords and Heavy Burden. So I would hope and call out and suggest that the people at the Luke Bryant bar, they know who this person is. They really do believe they know who the perp is. It's this guy that roofies people. And he may not have ever acted on anything he's done, but he does it to get off on feeling powerful and thinking that he's better than other people. And Riley would definitely have been somebody he despised. Temperance. He was able to be patient and wait out his time. He probably was waiting for the a very specific kind of person he wanted to attack, and he didn't attack Riley. So he still was biding his time. I really do believe he just wanted Riley out of the way, and that's why he roofied him. This is showing devil, so showing temptation. He gave in to temptation that night, meaning that he usually wasn't so impetuous, but something Riley was doing was bothering him. And it, like I said, it could have been him getting in the way of a lady. It could have just been the way he was acting, how he was kind, innocent boy, and this guy's a jaded guy and was just pissed. Poor Riley. His whole journey into the river and all that, I really do think he was just confused and roofied, you know. I don't think he was pushed in. He wasn't even followed. So this is showing here, there is a benevolent lady who can help. It could, somebody that was doing the searches talked to somebody. I think she actually was interviewed twice. She knows a little bit more than she said, because she's afraid she may be wrong. But I implore her to please come forward. And the Five of Wands. So she thinks that she talked to somebody that may have fought Riley because he was drunk or thought he had money, and that's why he got pushed into the river. Huh. Okay, so this is talking about what happened by the river, a scuffle, something that this lady has seen. Let's go through again. Okay, so the first part of the reading, we'll go through and say it was a male perp at Luke Bryan's bar. He is a full of himself person. He goes there a lot. The people that work there probably have an idea that it's him. He got mad at Riley for whatever reason, roofied him, not to have sex with him or anything, but just to like show his power over him and get him out of the way, or whatever he wanted. He wanted badness to befall him because he's a bad man. So Riley goes off on his way. He goes to walk towards this place that was the wrong place. It wasn't the Tempo Hotel, it was the Tempo Business. And it was walking past the sheriff's office, past the homeless encampment, right by the Cumberland River. And what we're seeing from the cards is that I was just assuming and thinking, oh, of course, he just fell in. But let's make sure, because it's saying that there's an eyewitness / person who has an idea that there was some kind of weird scuffle. There was also a male witness that came forward and said he saw him, that he wanted to be like anonymous, and he said he saw Riley and he saw him head towards the river, but then he said no, he didn't see anything and he wanted to be left alone. So that could either be because he saw it and he did something, or just because doesn't want to be bothered by the police, because he could be a criminal of some sort or drug person. Okay, so this is Seven of Swords. So this is a thief, somebody watching him, watching Riley. This is sad, because if there was two perps, that would suck. Okay, Nine of Cups, someone satisfied with what they thought they could get. Somebody thinking they were happy families, and that Riley was a fool. And there's a broken heart part of this, where this other perp, was having a lot of issues. I can't believe this. Is there really another perp? God, this is insane. Poor Riley. Judgment. Secrets. Death. Okay, holy crap. Okay. So, wow. This is unexpected once again, the cards. So the cards are saying that I'm wrong, that what is going on here is that there was an interaction. That is why Riley was found without certain items on him, and that his wallet was actually found on the bank. So probably this person thought there was going to be money in if he pushed him in, and there was nothing in the wallet. Or if there was, it was like $5, $20, something like that. And he killed him for no reason, pretty much. Just like pushed him in thinking, oh, he'll be fine. He can get out. I just want to steal this from him. I don't think it was an actual like drowning as in he held him underwater or anything like that. This was a thing where it was an opportunistic thing. Wow, this guy really sucks. Why did Riley go down that? He probably felt invincible, because I don't know what roofies do exactly to you, but I think they make you black out and that you don't have a judgment call. So like if you have to make a choice, you actually don't make a choice. You just kind of go with the flow of what's happening. And that is definitely what could have been going on here, is some guy, strange guy, starts talking to him by a homeless camp. In regular Riley world, he would have just walked away from him and got away and be like, no thanks, I don't want to talk to you. But because he was roofied, I think this guy kind of knew what was going on and decided, oh, I'll just steal from him, he's just a stupid boy. Knocking him in the river to get the stuff he wanted because he was easy target. Oh, this poor boy. So there's actually 2 perps. This is sad. And both of them didn't want to kill him or mean to kill him. They just, like, abused the power of the situation. Wow, this sucks, guys. Okay, let's see if we can find out okay, so I'm calling for, yes, there's a female in the homeless encampment, or that was actually, what's it called? Volunteering. She knows something and can tell on this person. This person, I have this feeling that he's actually still in the area because he has nowhere to go and no options, and is just gonna try to be anonymous about this whole thing. Fact is, both he and the other perp, there are women who pretty much believe they know who did this. Please come forward. It's just hunches, but it doesn't matter. Police need to know, and if you didn't tell them yet, go ahead and tell them. Both these guys didn't want to kill Riley. They just were like, haha, stupid boy, I'll take advantage of the situation. Thank God it wasn't for a gay reason, hurting this boy sexually. But it was just 2 dumb idiots taking advantage of situations. Strength. Aww. Yeah, both these people thought they were powerful over Riley, but I'm calling for the women who know or think they know about this stuff to come forward and use their strength, use their power of their language to tell the police what they think. I really do believe the police can pick both these people out and get them both off the streets. Poor Riley. Queen of Coins. Okay. Yeah, somebody also that knows the perp in the bar, they may actually be the mom or the wife or something. Tell on him, please. Queen of Wands. This is the volunteer person. Please come forward and tell. Okay, and the truth will be known. So, please pray for Riley's family. Poor things. You just got to be careful, guys. If a drink tastes bad to you, no matter if it was $10, throw the thing away and get a new one. I know that people just assume that nothing's happening, but in reality, these roofie perpetrator guys, they're becoming more and more frequent because they're getting away with it more and more. And also, more and more people are becoming narcissistic, and these guys are like covert narcissists, and they get off on hurting other people. They may not be sexual predators in reality, like physically, but in their mind, there's something wrong with them. And the homeless camp where somebody hurt Riley, as in pushed him in to get his money, that happens all the time, and that's happened since the beginning of time. So please be careful when you go out, and don't isolate yourself. Even if you feel like you're sick of what your friends are doing, just stay with them anyway. Poor Riley. So he has 2 perps. The police will find them. Please come forward, everybody who has ideas. And it won't be too much more now. They'll get him. Now, there was a problem with the lady that did the autopsy for Riley. That doesn't matter. What they're going to do is they're going to get both these men. They're going to try both of them, and they're both going to go to jail. So this is great, guys. Bad for Riley, but good that justice will be served. Tell me what you think in the comments.